We are Ryan and Stephanie Martin. We have been with FaithBridge for about 3 years. We have fostered several different sets of young boys, and the last set that we fostered, we actually ended up adopting.
And we said yes, because how could we say no? We were introduced to the foster care ministry through some friends of ours. We attended an orientation several years ago, and my wife it had been a passion of hers for a number of years, and she had actually been praying for me to just consider doing something. And we were introduced to FaithBridge through some friends, attended an orientation, and I was actually wrecked by the message. And so we collectively, although my wife, before I was ready, she was ready long before me, and she prepared me through her prayer. And we at that point decided that this was something that we needed to do collectively as a family.
Well, I've always had a heart for children who do not have a home. Really from since I was a teenager, I really feel like God just laid that on my heart. But through the years we had our biological children, and our home was full, or so we thought. But that just never left, that feeling never left that God gave me. And so I did. I started mentioning it to Ryan, and he said, "We're good, we're full." But I really just spent some time praying for that, because I told the Lord, I have this tug on my heart, and you've either got to change the tug, or you've got to help my husband join me in that. And so over time, that's what he did, and we did end up, he and I attending a foster care meeting. We were kind of torn between foster and adoption.
Inside of me, I felt like this was something that we needed to do for our church, when in actuality it turned into being something more for us. So it was, for us, it was a little bit of a both and. It was, we needed to do it personally first, while we brought it to the church. And so we had an opportunity to share it to the church at large a few years ago, and I introduced Bill and introduced FaithBridge to our church community. And at that time, kind of shared with them that we also were going through this journey as a family. And we just believed in what God said in His Word, that we're called to look after the widow and the orphan, and took that message to heart, because really believed that message was a personal message for us, but also for our church family. Believe that God's called all of us as believers, as followers of Jesus, to look after the widow and orphan. And that is a literal message. It's not theoretical, it's literal. So for us, it was something that we needed to do and take a step of faith on.